against Chief Thundercloud. Lone Eagle. Boy. And he took a pounding from Kent over in the corner, so he came after him. Between the legs of Chief Thundercloud, and Jimmy Kent runs right into Thundercloud's right hand. 2 minutes, 30 seconds into the action. More tag team action coming up. Boy, big expiration of time match coming up a little bit later today. Don't miss it. Bob Steele, Dr. Bill Irwin will be going against Superstar Bill Dundee and the Welshman Tony Charles. Should be a fantastic expiration of time match. That's coming up later. Thundercloud round behind Jimmy Kent. Gets him off his feet. Kent quickly bounces back. Thundercloud on his feet, and they're both staring at each other. Now, center of the ring. Thundercloud wrapping those hands around. Gets around behind Kent. He's got his arms tied up. Kent stomped his toes. Thundercloud whipped into the turnbuckle. Moves out of the corner, and Kent's knee hit the turnbuckle, not Thundercloud. Butch Cassidy going for Thundercloud, but he got Jimmy Kent instead. Drove him to the mat. Kent says, hey, if you can't help, get out of here. Now, tag has been made. Lone Eagle comes in. Thundercloud steps out. So Jimmy Kent says, okay, come on in. Cowboy Butch Cassidy. Cassidy against Lone Eagle. Cassidy had the best of Lone Eagle pretty much the first part of the match when we saw him. Lone Eagle with a headlock.
Lone Eagle is a power pack.
Oh, isn't he?
Yeah. Look at that.
4.5 minutes into the action. Cowboy Butch Cassidy got the head scissors, but it's broken up by the referee. I didn't see exactly why.
I think he was under the ropes, but I'm not sure.
Okay. Lone Eagle into the rope. Steps over. Oh, tag Kent. Kent comes firing in there after him. Thundercloud steps in to balance that a little bit. Oh, war dance time. Look out. Chief Thundercloud and Chief Lone Eagle. Lone Eagle and Cowboy Butch Cassidy staying in there. Thundercloud and Kent back in the corner.
Interesting pairing, San Carlos, Arizona, and Newfoundland, Canada.
Yeah.
Between Thundercloud and Lone Eagle. The other side of the ring, San Antonio, Texas, and South Carolina. Wrist locks him.
Cassidy.
Look at that.
Hey, good move by Lone Eagle. Cassidy heads for those ropes. Jimmy Kent, his partner, whispering to Cowboy Butch Cassidy.
You can bet it wasn't any good news that they plan to pass on to Lone Eagle or Chief Thundercloud.
Center of the ring. Cassidy, headlock. Lone Eagle's head now slammed into that middle turnbuckle. And into Jimmy Kent's boot over in his corner. Yes, sir. That's what the conference was about a moment ago. We're 6 minutes, 15 seconds into it. 6:15.
Big elbow.
Cassidy with a cover. That's 2 count. That's about it. Lone Eagle. Still going.
That bee's still going.
There's a tag by Cowboy Butch Cassidy.
Oh,
Kent,
look
boy.
at this. Huh?
Kent jumps in there, and Lone Eagle rides him back to the corner. And kept him there. Chief Thundercloud coming in. But boy, Kent really wanted to go after Lone Eagle. Thundercloud in the air. Body slam by Jimmy Kent. A cover by Kent. 1. Count of 1 and 1.5. That's about it. 7 minutes gone. Thundercloud off the rope. Upper arm by Jimmy Kent and another cover. Count of 1 is all he gets this time. Thundercloud reverses. Kent into the rope. Whoa! Shot. 1, 2. It's over. What
How are you,
shot.
Jimmy Kent?
Ooh, he came off those ropes. Kent let him have it. There's the victory dance by Chief Lone Eagle and Chief Thundercloud. They have put together a win here over Jimmy Kent and Cowboy Butch Cassidy. 7 minutes, 11 seconds, the time on it. And the discussion continues, but the match is over. Thundercloud and Lone Eagle the winners.
Man, you could hear that Tommy Hawk chop sing throughout this whole studio. Kent, he's unhappy, irritated. Cowboy Butch Cassidy coming out, and they were on the short end of that division in there. What an exciting son of a gun that was. Hey, we got another one coming up here. Dr. Bill and Bob Steele facing the Superstar and Tony Charles. All that action in just a moment.
Today, we have seen Big Guy Mitchell, Beautiful Bobby Eaton, the Mid-America champion, Magnificent Zulu, and more. But we have been waiting for this expiration of time match all day long, and we're just about ready to get it underway. It will be a match to the expiration of time. Introducing at a total weight of 459 pounds on the left of your screen from Duluth, Minnesota, Dr. Bill Irwin, and from Montana, Bob Steele. Going against him, total weight 439 pounds. From South Wales, Great Britain, Tony Charles. And from Australia, the Superstar, Bill Dundee. This match to the expiration of time. Referee is Paul Morton.
Stand by for this one. It's going to be a dandy. I'm just thrilled to see Charles and Dundee teaming up together in there. And, of course, Dr. Bill Irwin, we know a lot about. He's a goer himself. He can fly and hurt you. Big guy, about 242, something like that. And his partner, Bob Steele, we're not as familiar with as we are, Irwin. With reputation, I know he's got to be a tough one. Bell time, and here we go. Tony Charles starts against Bob Steele. Tony on the left, Bob Steele circling around counterclockwise. Tony immediately slips to the side, goes around behind from the standing side headlock. Double leg takes him over, rolls him on the mat. And Dr. Bill Irwin was like I was. We thought we might have a very short first fall there because Irwin started into the ring, Dave.
Tony Charles, one of my all-time favorites in the ring. I recall a match that he and Dundee had a match some years ago. One of the classic wrestling battles of all time.
Absolutely, yeah. Sure was. Charles winding it up, moves him over and down into a pin position, but Irwin again popping in there.
Those feet flying. Boy, Irwin, the high stepper, he uses those feet, knees, and lower legs.
Yeah, Dr. Bill, 2 steps and he's across a ring. He really can fly. Steele now with the side headlock on Tony Charles. Tony goes down behind him, rolls him up into a position, but Steele grabs the ropes and Irwin started in. The referee breaks the count. Steele was at the ropes. Tony just missed him. Interesting already. Charles going for that pin. Going for that pin. Move.
Quickly, yeah.
Now, hey, we got big Dr. Bill and Tony in there. Dundee down the line. Back into the corner now. Referee Paul Morton saying wrestle. Around behind. And look at that. Irwin took Charles off in a surprise move. But Tony just kept the momentum going. But they went all the way to the ropes in there. I think Irwin, we've told you, we have respect for his ability, but not for some of his ideas and mouth. Irwin again goes behind, but look at Tony counter, and look at that. Head scissors, and Tony is right out of it. Dr. Bill Irwin looking at Tony Charles, saying, hey, what have I got a hold of here?
I think he's got a hold of his hair right now. Pulls him back to the turnbuckle.
Tony, world junior heavyweight champ. Tony beat one of the legendary junior heavyweights, Nelson Royal. Tag on Superstar. Tony just gobbles up that side headlock and holds him for Bill Dundee. Billy. Don't believe that was an open hand. Over the top with a mare, and Dundee gets a count and a half out of it. Right back at Irwin, who whipped him across the ring. Dundee down underneath. Catches the big guy. Hip toss and 1.5 count again. That's all he can get on the top. He mares him over, still going after him. The right shoulder really, yeah, it was up a couple of inches, Dave.
Interesting hold there. Combination head scissors and hair pull by Dr. Bill Irwin. Doesn't last long, though. 3.5 minutes gone in this expiration of time match. First fall of action.
Yeah, we still got some time on this.